Hey guys, it's Rose from the Philippines. Uh, Today is September 15, 2016. It's a Thursday, and I made the first video before, but I had some problems with it, so I'm taking another one now. So before I start, I wanna have a shout out for Efrain Malave. He has made 2 podcasts so far, and he is also a friend of Miss Jan. So hi Efrain. I think he is from Massachusetts. So I'm going to show you my finished object, which is the slouch hat that I made. Kinda doubting how this came out because it's pretty loose fitting, and you can see when I wear it, it's a little bit loose. But I'm thinking that the customer for this is a male and he has a bigger size head than mine. So I'm hoping that this will fit him. Although when I fit it on Marius, it's rather loose to him also. So I think I need this a week and a half now because the stockinette part is pretty long to me. So I think this is 1.5 ribbing 2x2 ribbing of 110 stitches. Then I made some line pictures to it using khaki colored yarn. I made a mistake for the second one because it is one more row higher. But it turned out quite okay. The colors are pretty nice. Mama liked the colors. So after these lines, I made stockinette stitch up until 10 inches. Then I started the decrease. I divided the crown part into 5, so 22 stitches that I increased. And I'm pretty um, satisfied with the crown part of this because it has a neat look to it. And turned out quite long. And it turned dim now. I'm hoping I'm bright. It's a sunny day, but sometimes it rains with thunderstorms, and we have some low pressure areas, some kind passing through the northern side of the Philippines. And the last one, when it came out of the Philippines, it started devastating parts of Taiwan. So that is one of my finished object. And I'm proud to say that my second finished object is the virus shawl. Turned out like this. It's pretty long, and I used up most of the yarn. And the yarn is called Shawl in a Ball by Lion Brand, and it turns this way when you knit it. And it is called Restful Rainbow, number 76877. It has 518 yards, which is kind of great. And I'm left with this. This is the salvage yarn I have from it. And I don't know what I'm going to use with it. Maybe I will turn it into a small ball, amigurumi ball. So it's pretty exciting working with this yarn because it has some fabulous colors. And I've only made this for 2 days because it was heaven to make. And I love how the colors has some transitions on it. Turns from purple to violet to blue to green, blue again, and then turns into some orange and yellows. And for the edging of this one, I know you guys have been also thinking about how to make edgings for shawl, for the Irish shawl. So I made mine with shell stitches, and it turned out quite okay. I was going to pass a one row of single crochet to the top part, but I'm thinking that it will compromise the design, so I decided not to. And it turned out like this. Covers my shoulders like that. And I'm going to lend this also to Mama, because she also loves it. Maybe she can wear it to church. And I told her I'm just going to make a video of it, and maybe take a picture and post on Instagram. So this yarn was from Miss Shirley. Hi, Miss Shirley. Thank you for giving this yarn to me. And she is Jones Blues and Jam on YouTube. And she has a new video. She has been making videos of places that she likes to go to. And she has some pretty awesome views there. Some picturesque views. So I Miss Shirley. Thanks for the yarn. And I made it into this viral show that everyone is so crazy about. So that's it. That's my second fold. Last fold. And since I have three orders of the slouch hat, that is brown, maroon, and black. I started with the maroon. This yarn is the same as the brown one, but this is a little bit thinner. And I used a different size of circular needle for it. So it turned out shorter, much more shorter than this one. I unraveled this the other day because I was doubting it. I was going to cast on 120 instead of the 110. But when I put it out of the needles, I measured it on my head and it fits me quite okay. So what I decided was, I will pick up the stitches again and I will continue it. So I did, and so I think I'm done with the brim part, the 2x2 ribbing, and I'm going to put the lines, stockinette lines to it. And I don't know what color I'm going to use, but I'm going to do the line next. And this is, I think these are 250 gram cakes of vanilla yarn. And I also like the color of this one. It's a pretty good color for boys' hats. So there's the second hat. And maybe I'm going to start the black one with this needle that I use for the brown. And maybe cast on only 100 stitches. So it's in the experimental stage somewhat. So it. I forgot to tell for the first video the name of the yarn. So the yarn is Restful Rainbow. So I don't know if I've shown you this, maybe from the other video, but I started this bag from the gumdrop yarn Miss Shirley gave, and I'm going to incorporate other types of yarn to it so I can use it as a bag when I go someplace. And since Miss Donna gave me some coloring books, some adult coloring books, I've been coloring them, and this is the first one that I made, that I posted on Instagram. And the other part is this one. which has some pretty colors. I'm using for this all of the color pencils that Nicole gave me. She has some extra set, so she gave me some. And this is what I came up with. And the other day when we went to SM, I bought some color pens. I was looking for some glitter pens, but it's pretty expensive there, so thinking about buying some from Divisoria because it is much cheaper there. And glitter pens, it has some glitters to it. So that's the difference with the color pens. And it's kind of a gel pen of some kind. So these are the color pens that I bought. And since Sophie's sick right now, and they're going to the hospital. But the other day, when Sophie saw me coloring these books, she said she would like to color some. So I did let her color some of it, like this one. And I told her that we should color it one by one space at a time. But this is how she colors. I don't know. She has a blue flower. So for these coloring books, she also made this one. I put my names on some of it so they will know what parts of it I want to color. And there's one part of this that I have been coloring in this one. The spaces are pretty narrow. So what I did was I boldened all of the lines using the gel pen. I have a gel pen. This gel pen, I used it for all of the lines, so I will bolden them. Then afterwards, I can color them. So this gel pen is one of the pens that I bought from a student roaming around the streets selling stuff. He goes up our jeepney and he's selling ball pens, so he can use what he sells for his studies. So that is a pretty noble thing to do, to work hard for your studies also. So it's a gel pen and some live stuff. I made a background for Maurice's project. He's going to, actually he has done it already at school. He spoke of made a declamation piece of a poem, All Things Bright and Beautiful. So I did a background for him, and the teacher got it from him afterwards, because maybe she loves it and she's going to turn it into some visual aid. So I put that drawing on my Instagram. If you would like to see it, I am setting you on Instagram and Ravelry if you want to contact me. So that is most of it. This is the paint that I used for Marissa's project. I bought this, and since it has no orange in it and violet, I used some of the paint that I have. I have an orange over there and some white. So I'm using my voice because I have been coughing a lot lately. There's something on my throat that I can take out. So that's it for me. I'm hoping that this video is much better than the first one, so I can upload it. And I'm hoping you guys have a fine day, maybe a fine weather, and just some family bonding time. That's it for me. Bye for now.